Welcome to the Air It Out Show.
Matthew Raynard is in the building with us, and he has a blog entitled "Do You Want to Move, New York City?" Matthew, welcome to the Air It Out, Air It Out Show.
Air It Out Show.
Hello, thank you, ladies, for having me.
You're so
it
welcome.
means so much, and I brought you Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
you did.
There's none in
And they
LA,
look
so this
delicious.
is really exciting.
You have no Dunkin' Donuts in LA?
Nothing on the West Coast. Nope,
So what do you just
Wow.
like Starbucks then?
just Starbucks. Yep, and
Wow.
some random donut shops. But I
Oh,
know, I
no,
know.
not random. So do you like Dunkin' Donuts?
I do. I do. Believe I already had one before I bought you ladies some. I bought myself some, and I bought you some.
Okay.
All right, so you know what? Let's get right into it. You have a blog
Yes.
called DoUWannaMove.com.
Yes.
Now, why don't you tell our Air It Out listeners a little bit about yourself and what made you decide to move from one coast to the next coast?
Okay, well, I graduated from school, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I traveled for a little bit, but I was really unhappy. And I hear people all the time say things like, I don't want to move. I want to move here, but I can't because I don't have a job, or I can't because I don't have a place to stay, or I don't have money.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't believe that within myself, and I don't believe that they can't do it either.
Right.
Also, there's all these negative things about areas on mainstream media when I see so much positive. So I wanted to get up, move somewhere, have no place to stay, no job, no money, into a place that had a negative connotation in the mainstream media and show positive aspects and also make it. And it's a struggle and it's a long, strenuous journey, but it's been so much fun and I've had nothing but positive experiences.
That is
hands
excellent.
down.
I'm so proud of you. I mean, we haven't even
Oh,
got
thank
deep
you.
into the conversation, but I'm so proud of you because there's so many people that feel like they're stuck in quote unquote the hood. Oh, I can't get out of here. Oh, I don't have enough money to move. Please tell us how you made it happen.
Okay.
And your budget.
Okay, well, let me tell you, I only had $250.
Did you hear that? One more time.
$250 moving from LA to New York City. And I didn't, okay, first I didn't ship any of my clothes, so I went to a thrift store. I traded in all my clothes, and they gave me a store credit. And they have a store here in Brooklyn, and you can use the store credit in Brooklyn. So I booked the coupon, and I just came here, and then took the coupon into Crossroads, and bought a whole new wardrobe. Didn't have to ship anything. All that for free. I Facebooked that I was moving to New York City, and a friend of a friend of a friend said, hey, I'm moving in with my girlfriend. I can't pay my rent. Do you want to rent my room? I'll let you work for a little bit, and then you can pay me. I said, okay. So I came, I saw the place.
You were meant to be here.
Yeah, I came, I saw the place on 110th Street and 2nd Avenue. Loved it. And I've been there, and then I tried to find a job for like a week and a half. Believe me, it was crazy. I was standing in front of Rockefeller because I literally don't know anybody. So, and really
crazy.
with a lot of jobs, you need to know somebody. It
Right.
doesn't matter, you know, they tell you to apply online, but really you have to know somebody. So one of my fantasies is to work for NBC. So I stood outside of Rockefeller Plaza, and literally when people were walking out, I'm like, do you have a, excuse me, do you have a business card? Who do you work for? Can I send you my resume? Twice. I've done that twice already, all day. I've gotten a couple of emails, no response yet, but you know. And I'm just keeping open and keeping my options open. And so one day I was walking, it was like my 4th or 5th day here, and I was walking back to my apartment. And across the street there's this steakhouse. And I just walked into the steakhouse and I said, are you guys hiring? They said, sure, you want to train today? I'm like, okay. So I have a job and now I'm paying this month's rent. Because literally, I didn't even have enough money to pay rent when I got here.
Oh my God. So now you work at one of the nicest restaurants in Harlem.
Bam.
Ricardo. Yeah. Oh my God.
Bam!
You have to taste the bread there. It's like little garlic toast sticks or something. Oh, it's the best bread. Oh my God.
It's really good.
Anyway, so do you get to eat for free? Because that's a perk.
Yes, we have lunch. Yes,
I
do
love
have
that.
lunch.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't work
And
in a
believe me, I've been
restaurant.
eating
I'll be a
tuna. I've been eating tuna.
I would be a ball. Like, snacks, Cadero.
Well, it's really hard because I have no shame in my game. I mean, I will, if I have to really hold back, not like taking things off of plates when I go to put them away. Especially those sweet plantains, they are so good. And when people don't finish them, and I'm gonna put them in the little dishwasher.
This is what I want to know.
That's about a split second about me. Should I grab it? Should I eat it? Or should I just wash the dish? I don't know.
Do you, like, did you blog your entire trip?
The entire trip.
Okay.
From the start to all my feelings, to what I did, to flying, everything.
Okay, so you blogged on your way to New York. Once you got, so you've only really been here for 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks, yes. July 4th is like.
So in 3 weeks, you were able to get a job. You're able to find a place to live, and you're still looking for, you know, your dream job. Yes. But in the meantime, you've been stalking out NBC studios.
Yes.
And what exactly are you trying to get into?
But not, to take it back, not necessarily a dream job, just other jobs in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it would be great to do everything. Before Ricardo's, actually, on the 3rd day I was here, I was, you know, just answering ads on Craigslist. And a canvasser job. I know.
Ooh.
And a canvasser job. And a canvasser is when you walk up to, you know, random doors and ask for money. Well, this nonprofit hired me, and so we went to Jersey City for a day. It's my 3rd day here. And so I'm knocking on doors in Jersey City trying to get people. No. And I'll just say that I raised $0 and 0 cents, and they let me go the first day. Aww. But yeah, I mean, there's other jobs to do. I mean, I would love to do a whole bunch of other things. I mean, shoot, I'll work for Domino's if I have a bike.
Right. But if you are, like, just in case.
You might find a bike.
Just in case you're able to get into the studios, what is it that you do that you think that NBC would want you? Like, what is it? What is your expertise? Because there might be someone listening that might have a hookup or something like that. If you were able to get a studio job, what exactly do you write? Do you film? What is it that you do?
Oh, I mean, I do pretty much everything. I mean, I write, I film, I edit, I produce. I was a production assistant for a year during school and right after. What else? I worked for sales. I mean, I pretty much did everything, but I think what I'm most good at, personally, is showing the positive side of things. Okay. And being able to describe it well and show it well. So really what I want, if Oprah is watching, I want my own show. That's what I want.
You want your own show? I think that you will be good at that.
Thank you. I hope so.
I think that you'll be good at that.
Because that's my dream. I hope so.
Let me tell you how I met Matt.
Okay.
It was my birthday and I was feeling kind of down, right? And one of my best friends took me out. She was like, "Nope, girl, you know what?" Because I was daydreaming about that drink, the baby coquito. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, I was daydreaming about that drink, and I was like, I had a hard day. Kind of disappointing. I was like, this is whack. And so she was like, you know what? She was like, put your sandals back on. We going out. Now, that was like the upside of having a roommate. Because she's like, girl, no. It's your birthday. Let's go. Flagged down the cab. We went right to Ricardo's. And I think during, like, what was it, before they sang happy birthday, after that, you came over and you introduced yourself. And he was so friendly. Great smile, great hair. Did you cut your hair?
No. It's just wet. Wait till it dries.
Oh, okay, because he had like this great big afro, and he's smiling, and he's like, "Hi, I'm from LA. I don't know anybody." And I was like, "Wow."
Well, I do need friends, so if you guys want to go out for cocktails.
Wow.
Okay.
I need friends.
So
you got a friend in me.
So you met him at your birthday. You
I met him for my birthday.
Okay.
Right. He's part of one of my birthday gifts.
All right.
Yes, very much.
So he's a birthday Reynard.
Birthday Reynard, yes.
My birthday Matt.
Okay.
My birthday Matt.
All right. Okay, so now, you a jack of all trades. You got a lot of things going on, and this DoUWannaMove.com. Do you want this to be like an inspiration to people that are trying to move, or is it just basically you just want to let them know like all of the positive things that you're encountering, or do you also mention any negative things?
I think it's with all. I wrote a paper called Frame of Reference in college, and what it was about is there's so many negative things about locations in mainstream media, but yet there's so many positive things, and if only we all had multiple frames of references about different locations, we wouldn't judge one another from where they're from or who they are, what have you. But it was a little too documentary-ish, and it was a little too serious, so I wanted to do something more commercial. So this is like kind of the dramatics of getting up and moving, follow me, look, it's funny, it's dramatic, this and that, but also kind of leak that frame of reference idea through. So it's inspiring, and it's about making that things are possible, but it is also about, look at Harlem, look what I have encountered. I literally walk up to people on the streets in Harlem and ask them questions about their neighborhood. I've been to Old Timers Day. I've been to an old. I've been to Old Timers. Yeah, I just walked up to Old Timers Day and it was so cool. And for people listening that don't know what Old Timers Day is that in Spanish Harlem, every second Sunday of July, they celebrate the elderly. So you go and families from all over that have moved out of Harlem come back and kind of celebrate their grandparents and their great-grandparents and have wonderful food, and it's great.
Did you have some good food?
I sure did. I sure did.
All right.
Let me ask a question. At what point do you feel, because you haven't reached that point yet, but at what point in your documenting everything do you feel that you would have reached success? Like, what would that be for you?
Oh, that's a good question. I think reaching success is where I find my way in the city. Whether I find I have gone through all these jobs and I found the job for me, or I found what I wanted to do, whether if I had to create it myself, and then I feel as though I have shown a well-rounded description of the area and of the city, that I have shown Harlem enough, enough positive things, and I have yet to scratch the surface, so I think I'll be here quite a while.
All right. Okay. We're going to take a break and we're going to come back and we're going to let you give some more information, and we're going to get some lovely shout outs, and if you want to let people know how they can get in contact with you and things like that, we'll do that right after this song. Right.
We are back with Matthew Raynard, DoUWannaMove.com.
Yes, he's still in the building. And that right there was Rounders. Go get it. We was just playing. So definitely want to give love shouts to the chat room. People who are still in there vibing with us. Thank you to all the listeners, the people who are in there, and people who's made up names, and the people who are afraid to type in a name. Thank you for joining us. Now, Matthew, we are definitely having a ball with you. Pink Panther, you had some questions that you wanted to ask him before we bid adieu?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to know, well, you know what, we'll go with this one first. What has been one of the most emotional times, or what would you consider one of the more emotional times since you've decided to up and move? Since July 4th, you caused all these fireworks and said, you know what, I'm getting out of here, and you came here. What has been one of the most emotional times for you?
I think I come from a very religious, traditional Catholic family. Huge Mexican parent, like the family's crazy huge in Arizona. And I talk to my grandparents every night. Now my grandmother every night, and we pray every night at 9 o'clock.
Wow.
And I've been doing it for 12 years. And praying with her and probably talking to my mother, knowing that now I'm so far away, because LA is just an hour flight. Now it's a little bit farther, is probably the saddest for me. Probably is when I probably get the most emotional talking to my grandparents.
How does she feel about you being so brave?
Oh, I think she misses me, and I think she's excited. I think she's unsure of what I'm trying to do, because she's 83. Oh, she don't know. She's like, what are you doing up there? And actually, I don't even really know what I'm doing, actually. And my mom, the same thing. I think she's really excited, but she's really worried because she doesn't. I'm not telling her, hey, I'm going to graduate school, or I'm going to law school, or hey, this is my track, this is what I'm going on. I'm just saying, this is what's happening now, and that's what I'm going to do, and, pray for me, I guess.
You are one brave soul.
I love it, because I get down like that, Matt. When I'm ready to go, I'm out.
Ready to be out the door.